Hey everyone, it's V Roberts. Good morning. I hope you're well. It's Monday and I'm getting ready to prepare for my 10:15 a.m. brunch, which is an online brunch that I do a bit of networking for women in business. Now, I wanted to share with you what I think is important for you going into May, because for some of you, this is quite a exciting but yet terrifying experience, because a lot of you are being pushed out of your comfort zone. So I wanted to share with you 3 quick tips. Let me put the caption in. 3 quick tips that might help you in terms of how you can make some more money, because I think a lot of you are actually leaving money on the table. Am I allowed to say that? Of course I'm allowed to say that. Some of us are leaving money on the table, peeps. So one of the quickest ways that a lot of us are leaving money on the table is that we're not actually making offers. So one of the things I want you to do this week, before May anyway, is to look through your posts, to look in your email, to look at your messaging that you're sending out and actually clarify with yourself, are you making offers? Are you making blatant offers in your business? Are you asking for the business? Because this is really, really important. A lot of us are in business talking about what we do, but we're not transparently saying, buy this, or, are you interested in this? Or can we talk about this? We're not actually explicitly putting ourselves out there making offers. So my first point is, good morning. My first point is, make sure you're clear on whether or not you're making offers. And actually let me know as you join live what business you're in. And if you watch the replay, I also still want to know what business you're in, because you know that I like to know lots about the people that actually connect to my page. Let me know, are you actually making offers? Because I do feel like that's one of the things that a lot of us are not doing. We're not making offers, so therefore people aren't aware that we're even selling anything. So this is really important. It's something I want you to check in your marketing. I want you to look at your marketing, look at your last few posts, look at your emails, even look if you're in WhatsApp groups, even Facebook groups and online communities. I want you to actually get clear. Are you making offers? That's the first point. Because if you're not making offers, that could be one of the reasons why you're not actually seeing the results that you want in your business. Okay, so the first point is make sure you are making offers. And the consistency of your offers are important, as well as the timing. Okay, so right now may not be a good time for a lot of you to be making offers, and that's absolutely fine. But I would also say that the consistency of when you're making these offers is important as well, because if you're not consistently making offers, good morning. Hi, AG Associates. Group Travel to Africa. Good morning. If you're not consistently making offers in your business, then what you'll find is that people won't know when products are available. So it's, first of all, are you making offers? 2, are you making offers consistently? That's like a point 1A, point 1B. All right. Good morning, those of you that are just joining. So we're talking about 3 ways that some of us are leaving money on the table. The first way is we are not offering anything. So people don't even know we're offering anything. As you join, please do let me know. Good morning. Let me know what your line of business is as you join. All right, I've just mentioned there. Good morning, those of you just joining. One of the ways that a lot of us are leaving money on the table is we are not making offers. And this is something I'm really passionate about teaching my clients. So unless you explicitly tell people that you are selling something, and unless you actually do it consistently at a pace that's comfortable for you, you could potentially be leaving money on the table. So something I want you to do either today or before May the 1st is to look through your posts, look through your letters, look through your emails, whatever it is you're sharing, and actually check, are you making offers? Okay. The second thing I want you to do is to think about your communication and your branding and your marketing. Are you actually transparently communicating the benefits of someone spending money with your business? That's point number 2, right? So the first point was what I just said. Morning, Jenny. First point was, are you making offers, right? Second point is, are you actually communicating your branding and marketing clearly, what you do? Are you actually clearly stating what it is you do in your branding and marketing? This is the second way that a lot of us are actually leaving money on the table, because we are doing very well in our business. Our products are amazing, but we're not actually consistently showing up. Okay, and also our brand is inconsistent, so our messaging is a little bit fuzzy. We're trying to serve everyone and talk to everyone at the same time. We haven't necessarily nailed down specifically what it is that is making our brand or business unique. So therefore, when people connect with us, they don't really get what we do. So the second example that I want to give you is your bio here on Instagram, your About Me section on your website, your Facebook page, if you've got a Facebook page. Just give me a number 1 in the comments if you have an active Facebook page. Give me a number 1 in the comments if you have an active Facebook page. So your Facebook page, even your LinkedIn summary, and I'm talking mostly online here because of the climate we're in with the pandemic, but make sure that the online platforms you're using, even your email signature, clearly state what it is you do. Okay, so for my business, it's around branding and marketing, getting people clarity on branding and marketing, helping people to actually shift from really not liking marketing and not really understanding branding or marketing, and moving them to a place where they feel comfortable, a place where they can plan and be organized. So the unique I would say benefit. In fact, you tell me, some of you have worked with me before. What would you say is one of my unique strengths in comparison to others that may be out in the industry? Please do share with me if you can. I would say that the feedback that I get a lot of the time is that, in fact, someone messaged me just on Friday to say, V, I saw this summit. The summit has like 6 people in it. They basically all cover all the areas that you yourself cover, that you yourself have taught me, that you yourself know very well, and that you yourself have examples of, right? And I thought, you know what, it's true, but I've always said this anyway. I'm a fully integrated marketing and branding expert. That's how I've been branded. But let me embrace that properly, because really, some people can only speak about branding. Some people can only speak about marketing. Within my roles that I've had over the last few years, and even in my career as an employee, I was a director of branding and marketing. So everything that I studied was literally required for every role that I had, and that involved event management, delivering events, doing PR, doing design, doing sponsorship, doing advertising, buying media. I've done it and I've lived it and I've got the experiences. Oh gosh, June says I'm a beast with consistency. Oh my God, I don't know, is that a compliment? I don't know, but I know that's what makes me unique, because a lot of experts may not necessarily have the breadth of knowledge that I have with regards to different areas of marketing. So I'm not a specialist in something specific, although I'm very, very good at planning and campaign management and building brands. The other thing that I have a very big reputation for is idea generation. So people often come to me on a live, they speak to me when they see me on stage, they'll dial into a phone dial-in or a radio interview, as I've been doing quite a lot, and I will just deliver all the time. Events non-stop, ideas non-stop. Good morning, Janet. Good morning, A Stars Browns. How you doing? So I would say my unique selling point in that way, if I'm going to do textbook marketing, because I hate the term USP, is that I am a fully integrated marketing and branding expert, as they brand me, right? So therefore, if someone comes to me and they say, and this is what I've had experience in doing, oh, V, I need coaching with sponsorship. Oh, V, I need you to help me to organize my event. V, I need you to help me get speaking gigs. V, I need you to help me with using LinkedIn. These are things that I've got experience of and that I've got results in. And where I haven't, let me just be clear, where I haven't got experience in anything that people ask me for, I will always shift them to someone else who I know can do a much better job than me. Because at the end of the day, I don't want my brand messed up by that one person saying, gosh, I went to her to find out how to make coffee. She said she knew how to make coffee and she has no idea. She couldn't even help me source the beans. So just as a hypothetical example, if you don't know what you're doing, don't say you know what you're doing, because people will draw you out. And that is something that I've never had done to me and I never want done to me. So my USP is that, you know, in my own right, I'm full of ideas, strategic campaign planning, but I'm a generalist when it comes to branding and marketing. So let me ask you, yes, fierce. Okay, fierce. All right, because you said beast. I wasn't taking offense. I was actually laughing. Someone says you're honest and straightforward, straight talk. Yes. Good morning. So I'm asking you, all right, what is your USP in textbook speak? But then I want you to also think about in your brand and marketing messaging, because this is also how we're leaving money on the table. What is your extra value proposition? Now, the EVP is something not many gurus will talk to you about, and that is what makes you extra special. What is it you do in your brand that separates you from absolutely everyone? So in my business, my coaching programs and all the courses that I run are bespoke to the group that I work with at that time. That I know is something that makes me very unique, because often people sign up for courses or membership groups and everybody gets delivered the same thing. No matter where they are in their business, everybody gets delivered the same thing. It's not tailored to the individual when they sign up at the time of signing up. Everybody is given a blanket course. So therefore, whether they've done a logo or not, whether they know who their audience is, whether they're clear on their messaging, they start from the beginning. So someone who starts with all of that already intact is not going to benefit in terms of financial gain, because they're starting with all the beginners. Let me know if that made sense with the number 2. So the other USP that I have, the EVP that I have rather, the extra value proposition, is that the courses that I develop and the things that I do are very tailored. They're very specific. So you won't ever get the same experience with me, even if you do, for any reason, the same course twice, right? So I want you to think about that. Number 1, that I said, one of the ways you're leaving money on the table is that you are not making it clear. Your offers are not clear. Good morning, Chantel. Your offers are not clear. So if you're not being clear about your offers and what you're selling, nobody's going to know that you're buying. No one's going to know what you're selling, all right? Good morning, Kids Life Clothing. How you doing? The second thing I said was around your branding and your messaging. If your branding and your messaging is not clear, you are also leaving money on the table. So if people are not clear about what you sell, the benefit of what you do, how you can help them, how you can transform their life or business, you know, if you don't explain how you can meet their needs, okay, then they're not necessarily going to buy from you. Okay, so it needs to be really clear, and then it also needs to be that when you're communicating these messages, you are confidently as well communicating your brand and marketing messages so that people are clear on your extra value proposition. So let's do away with the USP. I'm talking about the EVP, the extra value proposition. So I was getting feedback, for those of you that are just joining in, I was getting feedback from you initially on what you feel your unique selling point is, or your extra value proposition. Please let me know, have a think about that, and let me know in the comments. So I suggested that for point number 1, you looked through your posts and what you've been sharing and your content and really worked out, am I clearly making offers? Because if you're not, and if you are wanting to make money in your business, then that's something you need to look at. How you're making the offers, what you're saying, and whether or not people actually understand what it is you do in your business, which leads me nicely onto point number 2, which I just said, branding and marketing. Specifically your messaging. All right, good morning, Stacey's house, how you doing? Good morning, Carol, how you doing? Let me know what you do in your business. I don't think I've seen you on my page before, so good morning to you. So when you're thinking about your branding and marketing messaging, as I said, what you want to do is really think about what separates you from everybody else in your industry. What is it that actually puts you out there that people would say is, okay, I know this lady, or I know this gentleman, he does this, and I think he's amazing, or I think she's amazing because X. What is that X for you in your business? Good morning. What is that X for you in your business? I want you to think about that. And the third way, if you haven't already identified this, is that I think a lot of us are not clearly speaking to people that are our ideal customers. So I know what it's like. You get your business, you think of your idea, you want everybody to know what you do, so you talk to everyone. But a lot of us have not fine-tuned who our customers are. So let me ask you in the comments, if you can, if you're really crystal clear on who your comments are, just as a quick fire exercise, who is your customer? Let me know in the comments. Carol, you do network marketing. Excellent. With what product? Let me know. Let me know in the comments, ladies and gents, what is it that you do, in your business? And also, please do let me know what your customer type is. All right, let me know. What is it you do in your business and who is your customer type? All right, Juice Plus. Who are your customers, Carol? Who do you sell to? All right, and meanwhile, I'm waiting for some of you to tell me what you do and who your customers are. I'll just read you some of the comments. Someone says, also, V, you show up raw. A lot of others hide behind presentations. Yeah. Okay, someone says, you tell it how it is. You always want the best for your business. Yeah, I want the best. It is always want the best for your business. Yeah, because actually, I think any brand that associates with me, any brand that I'm helping to level up, I really, first of all, need to see results. So I'm actually going to add that as another string to my bow. A lot of coaches will, and this is just constructive feedback generally, because there are many things I don't do that are not perfect, but I'm just giving feedback on, in comparison to other people, how I show up. A lot of coaches will accept you onto their programs and their groups and so on, and they're less concerned with your results. They're more concerned with just telling you how to do it. So they don't come back and check your work. They don't ask you to feedback. They don't hold you accountable. And for me, that doesn't sit right with me. And I know historically, some of you will be aware that I had a large membership group, and I actually asked a few of my members to actually leave and move on to something else, because I really wasn't comfortable with them giving me money and they weren't actually doing the work. They weren't getting the results. They weren't actually wholeheartedly committed to what they were doing. So yeah, that's another way that I think I'm quite different in terms of my business ethics. All right, so I've given you there 3 points. And I'm actually got an online brunch. If any of you want to join me for the online brunch this morning, do let me know. So someone says they do domestic cleaning. Someone does catering. Fantastic. Someone's a coach. All right, so Carol, I'm going to use you as an example. Friends, my church members, etc. That is fantastic. Your friends, do all of your friends want Juice Plus? And also, do all of your church members want Juice Plus? I'm going to suggest that if you haven't already, you actually look at defining who your target audience is. Benji the dog. Good afternoon, good morning. I'm not sure what time zone you're on. Good morning. You have to think about, when you're thinking about your audience, this is just generally, a lot of us say, oh, my target audience is women. My target audience are, children. But we have to actually niche down, okay? And I'm going to wrap up by saying this. One of the ways that a lot of us are leaving money on the table, which resonates with point number 3 that I made just now, not understanding your audience, is that we don't whittle down. So we're not clear on our exact type of customer. So for example, if you're an author, all right, if you make wedding dresses, and maybe you could make wedding dresses for the whole world in terms of their requirements, but maybe the wedding dresses that you make are very vintage style. then it wouldn't be sensible for you to try and promote your vintage style dresses to everyone, because people that are into vintage style clothing may be, for example, and I don't know, so don't tear me down here, but they may be people that go into charity shops. They may be people that like antiques. They may be people that have a very vintage or boutique looking home, right? So therefore, the way that you target those people for vintage style weddings or vintage style wedding dressmaking will be very different from how you target someone who likes high-end Vera Wang or, you know, a really expensive Italian brand of wedding dress, right? So we have to get clear. Good morning, Rachel. How you doing? We have to get clear. Some of us are just trying to do too much, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's a passion. And a lot of what I see with MLM products and also people that are very keen to just make money in their business is they don't whittle down. Yeah. And that was something that I did in my business when I first started. So I tried to target all the business owners and all the startups. And then I worked out about 2 or 3 years into my business that my ideal type of customer that I loved working with, that the type of people that I really enjoyed working with was the type of person who is wanting to level up, ready to take action, not kind of wishy-washy in terms of not really understanding if they even want to run a business. They had to have had a registered business. They have to be ready in terms of really understanding how to make money in their business requires investment of some kind. So yes, I would say for any of you who haven't got a specific, and I even whittled down even more than that in terms of age, in terms of background, in terms of their job, if they were working and transgressing into business, there were different profile types. And as many of you know, I've not only got my coaching and consultancy business, I also have a planner that I self-published, which again is a completely different audience from the people that invest in coaching with me, although many of my coaching clients benefit from one of these. And I also work with clients who actually have really huge budgets that are doing things like festivals and events and need support in terms of social media management. So in that way, I've got a product staircase. I've got different products at different levels, and people actually respond to my marketing and branding for each of those products differently because they attract different groups. Let me know in the number 3 in the comments if that explanation just made sense. I'm just going to read through some of the comments here. So Carol says some of them, but they think it's too expensive. Yeah, so again, that's normally an indication that your target group may not be ideal. If people are saying your products are too expensive, if people are trying to like haggle with you on price, which is what happened to me in the beginning, when I made a conscious shift, when I knew and I was very clear on my audience, I just changed up how I was doing my marketing. And I had very explicit language in my marketing. I even had a hashtag, serious business owners only. And that actually deterred a lot of people that were not ready to work with me. And you know what? 3 years in after me launching that hashtag, I got a client who said to me, and she actually sold Arbonne. She's actually written me a lovely testimonial. She said to me, V, I waited 3 years to work with you. I saw you on stage and I waited until I was serious about my business, and now I'm serious. That's why I invested in your coaching. So it is about people interpreting your message. If you clearly put out there what you want or who you can help or how you actually do your business or what your product or service does, then you will get the right people be attracted to you. Yeah. So if any of you are stuck on messaging or branding, what I suggest you do is join my free Facebook group where I share lots of tips on that. It is for business owners. So Karen, if you do want to speak to me about your MLM stuff, maybe book in a call. We can have a 15-minute chat. But the Facebook group community is free for women in business who actually run their own business. So if you run your own business in terms of your own brand, then you are welcome to join. Kids Life Clothing, TK Be Unique, how you doing? Good morning. All right, got a few number 3s there. All right, so AGA Associates, I think it is. We introduced Black people of Caribbean and African descendants to Africa. This has supported us to maintain our business to present for those looking to reconnect with their DNA. Brilliant. So I'm guessing you have identified a particular type of conscious African Caribbean person. Let me know if I'm on the right lines with that, AGA Associates. But there is a particular type of person that you should be promoting your business to if you're not already aware of that. I'm sure you are. And if you are, let me know who you're targeting and how you are promoting to them at the moment. Janet Interiors says to create a new home or room, you're an interior stylist for people who don't know where to start. Now, is it any person's? Let me know, Janet. Is it any person's? Or is there some work you need to do around actually nailing down? Because I think for your style of interior design, from what I've seen on your page, which is fantastic, by the way, go and check out Janet Interiors, ladies and gents. I think a particular type of homeowner is going to want to connect with you. Someone who likes the difference, someone who actually likes the nicer things. And I know that in the bathroom that you did with the ceiling that was full of the greenery and the flowers, that was amazing. I showed my son. He was flabbergasted. And I don't think that particular style of home, even though I'm sure you can do others, is going to attract everyone. But I can see from your unique style and flair, even with the cushions you've got, the mustard cushion, the really big, bright pink cushion, someone who's a traditionalist, someone who is very, let's say, not old school, but maybe they like the neutral colours and they like the very, calm and just standard stuff, they wouldn't necessarily be drawn to what you do. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm going to round up by saying the 3 ways you're leaving money on the table. The first way is that you are not making offers. So what I want you to do as a piece of homework this week, before May, is to actually let me know or take a screenshot and show me, where are you making offers? Where are you making offers? Write it down and let me know. Where are you actually making offers? And if you're not making offers, you need to start making offers if you are trying to sell and make money at this time. The second thing is your branding and marketing messaging. Are you clearly communicating? Because if you're not clearly communicating to the right people, which is point number 3, your audience, then you are also leaving money on the table. If people don't understand how V can help them, if people don't understand what makes V different from someone else, what makes V, more value than someone else, then they're not going to invest in you. They need to understand the value you can bring to them or their business or their home or their life or whatever area of their journey that needs fixing, because people have needs. And if you can't tap into people's needs and really understand and appreciate how you can help them with their needs, they will not buy from you. All right, so give me some emojis, please, if I've given you some knowledge today. Hi, Sister Ray, how you doing? Hi, Gola Treasures, good morning to you. How you doing? Good morning, Manchester, how you doing? So I've shared some tips here, quick fire tips here this morning. I'm about to join my online brunch. If any of you want to join the online brunch, please let me know. I will give you the link. That is where we're going to be networking this morning online. And it's a really nice session, actually. It's Inspire Your Biz Brunch. We meet online. We're going to talk online. For any of you who do need to work with me, just in a free capacity maybe even, do join the Facebook group. Thank you for the emojis. Do join the Facebook group and be sure to request the link either via the comments here right now or via DM, and I'll give you the link so you can access the free group where we're going to be doing a challenge tomorrow, and it's going to be absolutely awesome if you are trying to level up in your business. So V Roberts here, Insight to Marketing, and yes, I am the crazy lady who started her business on just £100. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.